Lawrence Fisheries. Look at the shrimp there. Look at that, Chris. You know what this is. Lawrence Fisheries here at is this Canal Street? This is Canal Street. There's the orange line heading into the loop. There's some Amtrak train yards over here. But look at the murals. You enter Lawrence Fisheries here. Let's see if it's open. Yeah, it's open. There's people sitting in there. I'll just take a peek inside. These are the Basque Bridge. This is the South Branch of Chicago River. Lawrence Fisheries here. 2120 South Canal. You see the sign there and the shrimp. And let's see what they got here. Hey, how's it going? I'll be quiet here for a second. I just want to look at they got the shark. Look at this. Since 1950, the finest deep fried seafood in the city of Chicago, right here, Lawrence Fisheries. Now I would stay longer. I want to get to this 88. I want to get to this 88 marketplace, and so I just wanted to document Lawrence Fisheries since we were going by here. Thanks for following along here. We're in Chicago. We're on Canal Street and Cermak, and there's these warehouses. Look at, there's some graffiti tags at the top, but we'll walk right across this bridge and we'll try to check out this 88 marketplace. Near the Dragon, we saw that parade. It was great. Yeah, the footage is on TikTok if you missed it. And a lot more trucks down here. And they store a lot of boats down in this area. So like when we see them take all the sailboats into the harbors there in springtime, some of them do their dry winter storage around this area and the South Branch, and that's why they got to go through all those bridges. But Pacific of Chicago, an Asian themed lifestyle center. That's what they're showing on this building. That's interesting. So let's head up. These bridges are fabulous. Look at these old Basque bridges. They're drawbridges on the South Branch of Chicago River. Very industrial looking. And Chinatown's all that way. We checked that out. Yeah, that's good, Merc. Growing up in Brooklyn. Yeah, I remember the old movies. They would show all the fish that they would catch in the... There was a fish market. Bring the fresh fish in from the Atlantic. The Grand Banks there. Same with Boston and the great maritime towns up to Maine and the whole eastern seaboard there. It's amazing. But here, this is Cermak. Look at the counterweight. The counterweight's like a teeter-totter there. It's on a fulcrum, and this is a Basque drawbridge. Look at these beautiful industrial warehouses that are still pretty much vacant. They're trying to redevelop them. That's why I said when I was a young city planner that came to the city, there were many proposals about trying to redevelop this area into an artist district. And it was hard because they don't want it. The people that live in East Pilsen don't want the area to be gentrified. And I'm with them because you don't want to be priced out of your own neighborhood, you know. And look at the South Branch of the Chicago River here. The Cermak Bridge here. Look at these great industrial warehouses here. Look, hopefully they're coming through okay. Am I streaming okay? Thanks everybody for tuning in. Krista, how you doing there? Cliff Dweller. You can see me from your apartment on Roosevelt. That's great. Well, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, you can easily see me there with my blue coat. And you can zoom in with your telescope there. That's great. But here's the South Branch of the Chicago River. We checked out the Lawrence Fisheries. They're still going strong. Hopefully the Calumet Fisheries on 95th will be able to reopen. They had a fire. If you ever seen the Blues Brothers, that's where the Blues Brothers jumped that bridge, that drawbridge that was in the upright position. That was on 95th. I have friends that grew up in East Chicago and that they're older than me. And they were kids when they filmed the Blues Brothers, and they snuck out of school, or the school let out so they could watch them film that. Isn't that amazing? They saw some of the filming of the Blues Brothers, even before the movie came out, because they knew who John Belushi was. He was already famous by then with Dan Aykroyd because of Saturday Night Live. And here, we'll head down. Look at this area here. 88 Marketplace. 88 Marketplace. So we're getting close here. Look at this great triangle-shaped warehouse off of Cermak. Jefferson Street. So if you go to the West Loop and you see Jefferson Street, like Canal, it goes south all the way to this area. We lost that water tower. This stuff's released. There's the Dan Ryan as it comes in with that nice view. Look at all these cars parked here. There's people. This is open 7 days a week. I think it opens 9 a.m. to 8 at night, or 8 a.m. to 9 at night. I don't know. There's 600 West Cermak. There's stuff in there. But you see this big warehouse? I got to research to see what was in here before, because U-Haul's over there. They got this beautiful entry, but here's they call it Jefferson Square, 88 Marketplace. It's we're west of Chinatown on Cermak. We're technically in East Pilsen, but it's on the very edge of East Pilsen, because East Pilsen is divided from regular Pilsen by the highway, the wide Dan Ryan. And hey, good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for staying on. Let's check out this 88 Marketplace. This is new to me. This is the first time I've been in here, so hopefully they'll let me film, and hopefully they'll let me promote this. Jefferson Square. You see the highway. You can hear the Dan Ryan over here. We're down wedged in between East Pilsen and Chinatown is this 88 Marketplace in Chicago. Thanks for tuning in and welcome to Chicago. So let me do the whole thing so I can cut this out and we can put it on multiple platforms here. So, welcome to Chicago.